You see this sign right here? No one's guarding the sign at all. It's not protected. There's no surveillance cameras. And it's just awful that someone could just walk into Riverside Park at 79th Street, cross through the path, and walk right up to the sign and just draw dicks on it, or write Donald J. Trump colluded with Epstein. And then, you know what, all of these cars would see it every day as they, go to and from work. That would be awful. So come on, New York City, let's just, protect this sign, because right now there's nothing. There's no one protecting the sign at all. I don't think it's funny that people keep coming up to this statue of Christopher Columbus and vandalizing it, right? I mean, the police are here right now, but they're only here till, 9, 10 p.m., right? And then anyone could just enter Central Park at 65th Street and just come up and vandalize it. Or, from their house, they could just go onto Google Maps and, downvote it and designate it as a public urinal. If people keep doing that, then eventually the city's going to have to take this landmark out of Central Park completely, because it'll just be too disruptive to keep here for the city. Liberals think they're so funny. Okay, yesterday I made a video and I specifically said, don't go to Google Maps and look up the Christopher Columbus statue in Central Park and leave a review as a gender-neutral bathroom. And look, everyone did exactly the opposite of what I said. Okay? Look at that. And you know what? Now, because of something I said, that's what comes up on Google Maps. All right? And it really scares me, because I'm thinking, now people could just go to Google Maps and look up every statue they think is racist in all of the United States and make it into a bathroom. And welcome back. Today at Fox News, we're going to be taking the spicy food challenge. Here we go. Okay. A little spicy. Oh. A little spicy. That's really spicy. Oh. What is the deal with these people? They want us to use they, them as a singular pronoun. Can you believe that? It's just crazy. Hold on a second. All right. Somebody left their wallet here. I don't know where to find them. Okay. I'm gonna leave their wallet right here for them. I hope they come back for it. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Singular pronouns. It's ridiculous, really. How you doing today? So we're gonna get that tumor out of you, and oh no, I don't wear a mask. No, I know years of medical research tells me that it stops the spread of bacteria, germs, and disease. But I watched a YouTube video last night where a guy in his pickup truck told me that masks are the government's way of mind control. So I'm going to be operating today with no mask. Let me get some vape juice before we start. Nice. Don't shop here. This place is ridiculous. Okay, I went to go sign up for scuba lessons the other day, and apparently they require you to wear a mask. Okay. They say it's to breathe underwater. I'm like, okay, right. And they're saying it's otherwise you won't get oxygen. I'm like, I'm sorry, water already has oxygen in it, and our reptilian overlords do just fine breathing underwater. Thank you very much. Don't shop here. Stop watching so much CNN. I just found out that Black Twitter and Twitter the same thing. It's not a different application. It's the same app. People talking about Black Twitter as if it was a different app, like it's on the Android. It's not on the Android, it's just Twitter. It's Twitter. Every morning before the stock market opens, I get my iced coffee, then I talk to the president. You can't shut down TikTok! You need it to spread your fascism! If you shut down TikTok, then you only have YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Fox News, and radio and Fortune to spread fascism! Don't shut it down! Woo! Ready to start my day. The Nazis were socialists. I mean, look it up in Wikipedia, for Christ's sake. It's in the name. Under Nazi socialism, they hyper-segregated, they denied social services, they crushed the labor movement, they never once redistributed property, they deregulated business, and they created a hyper-militarized police state controlled by the wealthy elite. So yeah, checkmate, liberals. No, not true. That's impossible. They nationalized our health care and created strong social welfare programs. No! Hey, honey, do you want me to get the Charmin, the Cottonelle, or Ben Shapiro's new book? Honey? Mr. Perkis. Hi, you were my teacher when I was young. You were really hard on me as a teacher, and I resented you for a long time. But now I realize that you were tough on me because you believed in me, and you saw something. I'm not mad at you anymore. I forgive you.
Walter, that is incredibly sweet of you. I pushed you because you were a complete thicko. You were just plain dumb. You're a dumbass! A waste of space! Shit, what are you doing with your life now?
I make TikTok videos.
Walter, TikTok is for 15-year-old fuckboys. You're too old.
I'm not too old. Yesterday, I specifically told everyone not to go to the Blue Lives Matter headquarters in Staten Island, 404 Corbin Avenue, and vote it as a gender-neutral, accessible bathroom. No one listened to me at all. And now, look at that. Welcome to the Fox News Spicy Food Challenge. Today, we're going to be doing Goya beans. Ooh, Spanish. That looks really spicy. Let's give it a go. All right. Whew. Seems like it's going to be pretty spicy. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Just use Google Maps, you fucking asshole.
Thank you. Hey! I just found out that systemic issues take like generations to fix. What the hell? I thought we were just gonna fix racism in like 2 or 3 weeks. I followed 5 anti-racist accounts on Instagram. I watched Ava DuVernay on Netflix! I voted for Obama! Refunding, yes.
Okay?
This woman is about refunding the police.
Yes, I am. I support the blue, and I'm also an activist for many years. Many years. Okay?
Refund the police.
Refund them.
Refund the police.
Yes, they're going to call it.
Oh my God. Here, say in this megaphone.
Yes. Refund the police!
Refund the police.
Thank you, honey.
Refund.
That's refund.
Give the police a refund.
Refund the police. Refund the police. How can I speak? All lives matter. Transgenders for Trump, baby.
Refund all lives.
Refund the police, buddy.
I feel like universities have become so riddled with Marxism, and it's not just the sociology department or the English lit or the gender studies division, it's also the schools of medicine. All right, I was in a biology elective with all these pre-med students. Okay, I made one little comment in class about how there's only two genders, and immediately I'm getting jumped on by like these pre-med postmodern Marxists about how there's like 50 genders and how because some people are born AIS or intersex or all of this stuff that the two genders thing is not factually or scientifically correct. And I just felt very attacked for my personal beliefs. And it just seems very intolerant that like no one listened to my side of the story and no one respected my personal beliefs that only two genders existed. I mean, come on. Every morning before work, I like to drink my iced coffee and just reflect. The NYPD is throwing people into unmarked vans for misdemeanors. You need an entire task force to throw someone in a van for a misdemeanor. Where are the good cops? If you're a good cop and you're letting that happen, then you're not a good cop. Whew. This coffee's a little bitter, but I like it. These universities ain't nothing but breeding grounds for socialism. All right, I'm in my history class the other day. We get to talking about the Civil War, right? Out comes, it's about the slavery. It wasn't about states' rights. And I said, y'all forgetting something? And then all of a sudden, these liberals surround me, start pulling out their iPhones made in China, and reading out the articles of secession. All right, and one smug kid starts reading about the Cornerstone speech. Y'all ever heard of the Cornerstone speech? Yeah, me neither, right? So I get to telling them, all right, so my great-great-grandfather owned slaves. We weren't too proud of it, but if you had money back then, you owned slaves in the South. That's just how it worked. But anyway, he wasn't mad that he had to give up his slaves. The government paid him reparations. They paid him for each slave that he had to give up, okay? So he wasn't mad about it, but he's just mad that the North's telling him to do it. Okay, so why are we still talking about this? Damn, these universities are so liberal. The liberal media doesn't want you to know this. Sir, I want to give you a platform for your... Please, you need a platform. Show him the sign. Look at this.
No, don't touch the sign.
I will not touch the sign.
Don't touch the sign. Because
Black Lives Matter wants to get rid of Oreo cookies.
No, those are black police.
No, the Oreo cookies, Nabisco, Chips Ahoy, all of it. They want no more Keebler elves.
There are people with white suits and butterfly nuts waiting for you at the corner over there. They're going to take you straight to Bellevue. There'll be somebody there to give you medicine that you really need. Get into the end.
Hillary Clinton is working to try and take away your Oreo cookies. Wake up, America! My grandmother sent me a Yahoo News article saying that TikTok isn't going to get shut down at all. So you can still follow my TikTok and my YouTube and my Instagram. I'm going to start making YouTube videos. Every morning before work, I grab an iced coffee and I feed my leftover trash to the conservative hype house. So someone in my neighborhood just started a mini library for Trump supporters. So I'm going to donate Ben Shapiro's new book. If you haven't heard of him, he's a great debater. He's good at debating like college freshmen who just finished their first sociology class. Oh, here's the library. So anyway, you should go there, donate more books. It's wonderful. There is no more discourse or debate on college campuses anymore. So the other day, I'm in my physics class, and my professor's talking about gravity. So I said, great, if gravity's such a thing, why don't you debate me on it? And he didn't debate me. You know what he did? He picked up my jewel and dropped it to the ground, breaking it, by the way, and then just walked away while the liberal students in my class just laughed. Okay? Yeah. So that's what it's like on college campuses now whenever you try to have any type of meaningful discourse on a subject. It's ridiculous. Hey there, patriots. Now everybody knows that you can survive a 5G tower with just some essential oils and a lucky horseshoe. But what the liberal media doesn't want you to know is that you don't need this mask to survive COVID. That's right, people. You can survive COVID if you know parkour. Actually, if you know parkour, you can survive anything, like a jump off of a building. Let's go! Parkour. Parkour. Ooh. So there you have it, patriots. Let's show these liberals that we're tired of wearing these masks. Find a tall building and jump off of it. Woo! Parkour! So I just realized that it doesn't matter whether or not somebody's a good cop. You know, they say, oh, there's a bunch of good cops out there. Not all cops are bad. It doesn't matter, okay? You know, my department, they gave me arrest quotas, okay? They told me which neighborhoods to target. Okay, I got a quota I gotta meet, or I don't have a job. I got a family to support, all right? And you know, when I see someone that's doing something that's not right, and I go to speak up about it, suddenly my department and my police union turns their back on me, and they're trying to get me demoted or fired. So it doesn't matter whether or not someone's a good cop or not. It's systemic. It's policy. It's policy.
From the top, make it drop, that's some wet, that's some wet. Now get a bucket and a mop, that's some wet, that's some wet. I'm talking wop, 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 that's some wet, that's some wet. Macaroni in a pot, that's some wet, that's some wet. Huh. From the top, make it drop, that's some wet, that's some wet. Now get a bucket and a mop, that's some wet, that's some wet. I'm talking wop, 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 that's some wet, that's some wet. Macaroni in a pot, that's some wet, that's some wet. Huh. From the top, make it drop, that's some wet, that's some wet. Now get a bucket and a mop, that's some wet, that's some wet. I'm talking wop, 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 that's some wet, that's some wet. Macaroni in a pot, that's some wet, that's some wet. Huh.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass P-word. Give me everything you've got for this wet-ass P-word. Beat it up, N-word, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P-word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P-word is wet, come take a dive. And continue along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like, a lot more vulgar.
Are you tired of sounding like a racist when you say, I don't care about black people? Try speaking in code. I care about all lives. I mean, I love everyone. I don't see color. Martin Luther King would not have wanted it this way. He stood for peace. What about black on black crime? Using labels just divides us. I mean, we're all just people. I believe in freedom of speech, but this is not the right way to go about it. We shouldn't punish all cops for the actions of just a few. There are poor white people too, you know. No one ever handed my family anything. I supported Black Lives Matter until they started destroying property. Nobody is talking about this person's criminal record. Use these codes to convince yourself and everyone else that you're totally not a racist at all. Woo! Yeah! Do you want to be a Trump supporter? Follow this tutorial on Trump supporter logic. If Trump said it, he didn't mean it. If he meant it, he didn't do it. If he did it, there was probably a good reason. Oh, there wasn't a good reason? Well, what about Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and Nancy Pelosi? How come no one's talking about them? I mean, they're so much worse. There are no children in cages at the border. That's fake news. Actually, there are children in cages at the border, but it's Obama's fault. It's fascist to be anti-fascist. If you heard that Trump did something bad, it was probably the liberal media or George Soros. Fox News said he did something bad. Well, you can't trust Fox News either. You should only trust QAnon, Sam Elliott memes, OAN, and random YouTube videos. Woo! Trump logic. If you love Donald Trump, you will stop what you're doing and run in traffic right now. Do not let the liberal media tell you that you can't run in traffic. It's a lie.
You know you got everybody looking. Got a little boom in my big truck. Gonna open up the doors and turn it up. Gonna stomp my boots in the Georgia mud. Gonna watch you make me fall in love. Get up on the hood of my daddy's tractor. Up on the toolbox, it don't matter. Down on
Food is here.
Walter, did you remember the cheese fries?
I forgot the cheese fries, but hey, I have an idea. All right, I am going to warp us into an alternate timeline where I remembered the cheese fries, all right? Warp time. Hey everyone, I brought cheeseburgers and I remembered the French fries this time. Hey, you! No, fuck you! Stay the fuck away from my French fries! Get him! Get him! Get the fries! Get the goddamn fries! Give me the fries! Give me the fries! Okay, this got weird. This got weird. This is weird. This got really weird. I used to support Black Lives Matter until they started rioting. That made me really upset. You know what made me even more upset? Is when they started peacefully and silently kneeling at the beginning of a football game. I mean, come on. Martin Luther King would not have wanted that. He stood for peace. And, you know, people keep sending me videos of the cops being violent. Well, let me tell you something. I have a family member that's a police officer. Yeah. Okay, everything you've seen on Fox News is true. They've burned down the entire city. New York City is in shambles. Look at this. Oh my God, look at all the fucking crime. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh look, protesters. Oh, anarchy, bubble blowing. Look at the bubbles. Oh, Antifa, they're flying a kite now. They're flying kites. Oh, run. Look at it. It's all in flames. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, just be calm. Just be cool. Oh, anarchy, look at that. Whoa. And if you're still not convinced, then look at this. Yeah. It's chaos. No, not true. That's impossible. They nationalized our health care and created strong social welfare programs. No! Trump logic. If any of you Antifa protesters want to break into our house, just know that we shoot first and ask questions later. Second Amendment. Also, when the police invaded Breonna Taylor's house, why did the boyfriend shoot first without asking who they were? It's just why did he even have a gun out in the first place? I mean, let the police do their job. Trump logic. Trump can kiss my ass! I'm just a piece of shit! Yeah, he did it! You're a fascist! You're a fascist! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah! Trump 2020, baby! Yeah! 20 for obstruction and 20 for treason! Who are you voting for in the election?
President Trump! That's my guy! I vote for him! And I'm voting for him again! Moses!
Why are you voting for Trump?
Because he's Jesus Christ, president. He have the best crown. He's Moses. Jesus.
Here comes the Trump trash. Woo!
I love that.
Tell me all the things Trump has done for gay rights.
He supports marriage equality. He has appointed 2 justices to the Supreme Court, and the one has supported equal rights for gays and equal employment for gays. He is an LGBT supporter. I love the man. I will always support him. Best president ever. Don't know what else to say.
Here, get right up on.
Just so you know, blue lives only matter in the movie Avatar. Blue lives are not really a thing. What are you guys going to do when Trump loses? Are you going to develop your own personalities?
Are you? So you're supporting Trump, right?
Yes.
How much has your life improved under Donald Trump?
You know, me directly, you know, I'm just very poor. I mean, I'm not, but, you know, I could not vote for Hillary because Hillary was just so evil.
Has your life improved under Donald Trump?
Well, I think that Trump, well, you know the thing, it's just the opposite.
Welcome to the Super Spreader! Woo!
Grandfather all died on a waiting list to get their surgeries at the hospital. Universal health care is not a health care.
Keep the government out of Medicare! Keep the government out of Medicare!
Yes.
Hands off my Medicare government!
Can I?
Quickly. Groundbreaking will ensure that more products are proudly stamped with the phrase, the beautiful phrase, made in the USA. We're going to deliver record prosperity, epic job growth. We're doing it already. 11.4 million jobs over the last 6 months. There's never been a time in our history where we put that many people to work.
I have 3 children that are all Biden lovers. I don't know how. How? Because they went to university.
Put him up for adoption!
I'm not a good mother because I'm not a socialist mother. So I took all their Christmas gifts and cashed them all in. And I bought a cow in Africa and a llama in Indonesia and chickens in Korea. And when my kids opened their Christmas presents, there were none but an envelope to say that the llama is doing well. And they asked me, where are their gifts? And I said, I'm a socialistic mother. I shared your gifts with the world.
Hey, you want to see a magic trick? I'm going to show you a magic trick. Here you go. Ta-da!
I am saving the suburbs. I'm saving the suburbs. You like having a nice project next to your house? I don't think so. And with it comes plenty of crime. That's why they keep saying, we don't know, we think he's not doing well with suburban. I think I'm doing great with suburban.
That all of you are here keeping this country out of universal health care, free college education. That is all just a smokescreen.
Keep the government out of Medicare! Keep the government out of Medicare!
Yes.
Hands off my Medicare government!
Can I? nothing is in this country is free. We have Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
So praise the Lord for all of you being here. Carry on and vote Trump. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you anxious and afraid right now over what might happen in the next few days? Good. You are a normal person having a completely normal reaction to what is completely fucked up. Okay? Nothing in the past 4 years is fucking normal. It's not fucking normal to have 240,000 people die and then you're told, no, that never really happened. What? Trust the plan. What? All right? If you're feeling anxious, you're feeling stressed right now, congratulations, you're a normal human being having a normal human reaction. All right? So get out and fucking vote, because none of this is fucking normal.
I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you saw. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you saw.
So I baked something just for election day. It's really special. I'm just learning, but just check it out. Every morning before work, I grab an iced coffee, then I talk to the president. Those long lines at the polling places are not for you, they're for us. We've waited 4 fucking years to vote you the fuck out. Ah! Ooh. I've waited a long time for coffee this fucking good. Trump 2020! 20 for obstruction and 20 for treason! Yeah! Which one of you Trump supporters, once he loses, is ready to get their own personality? Yeah! Yeah! Get your own personality! You can do it! Women for Trump.
Trannies for Trump, too.
No, what has Trump done for the...
Go away, Soyboy. 4 more years, honey.
Oh, 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks.
Everyone down the block, if you're pressed, you have to go across the street. Guys, let's go. We gotta move. Let's go. Keep it moving. Stop blocking the sidewalk. Let's go.
They're kicking the people off the block that aren't Trump supporters.
That's not true. I'm a Trump supporter and they're kicking me off.
Okay, so they're kicking this stupid bitch off.
I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you saw. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know.
To be a grown-up and concede like a big boy. Okay, yes. Oh, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. All right, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Now that Trump is gone, Republicans are gonna get what they deserve. And what they deserve is universal health care. Yeah! What they deserve is free education. What they deserve is easier to vote. Fix your roads. Okay? Because you deserve nothing less as an American. As a fucking human being. Yeah! Who wants to see a magic trick? You want to see a magic trick? Okay, let's do some magic. Look at me! Yeah! That's a great point. I feel that if we all paid $750 a year in taxes, we would totally have enough money to pay for all of this, right? Okay, so the best economic model is where a few people control all of the wealth and they keep them in offshore tax shelters. And if you understood how business works, you know, you would get it, but you don't because you're a fucking social. So we just got this Trump board game and we're gonna go play it. Basically how you play, excuse me?
Yeah. Not Trump supporter?
Hell no. Wait, you're a Trump supporter? I'm a Trump supporter. Oh wow. Yeah.
I saw the book.
Yeah. No, we're gonna play this game. We're learning how to play this game right here. So the rules are basically once you lose and go bankrupt, you just whine like a little bitch about it.
I thought you guys were Trump supporters.
Yeah.
No. That was good. Wait a minute.
We want to stop the recount, but we also want to recount.
Okay, at the same time you want a recount and to stop the recount.
Because, I mean, you know, some states, you know, we're ahead, so we know it's like, all right, stop counting while we're ahead. And then other states, you know, we want to, we're behind, so, you know, that obviously needs a recount.
You're not counting all the
So wherever you are behind, you need a recount over there, and like wherever you lead, like you need to keep counting the votes. Isn't it sort of like biased?
No.
What? I mean, no, the liberal media is biased.
Yes. News is biased.
We just want our president, America. Democrats did bad things, 1800s, racists, walk away. George Soros, Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi. And, you know, trust the plan. Do your own research. You know what I mean?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're not stupid.
Yeah, we're not.
Donald Trump is a genius. That's what the J stands for.
Jesus is king. Trump is Jesus?
Amen. No. Jesus is king. Trump is my president. Let's talk about the 3 peace treaties he's doing.
Okay.
He loves all. Yeah. He doesn't.
He loves everyone?
Yes.
He loves everyone? The liberal media is saying, well, those peace treaties are with countries that were never at war with each other. But you know what?
They weren't at peace with each other.
Yeah, they weren't at peace with each other either. Oh, the sick burn. Repeat after me. Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell. Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell made a tax bill that raises everyone's taxes in 2021. That raises everyone's taxes in the year 2021. Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell made a tax bill that raises everyone's taxes in the year 2021. Joe Biden has just become president and already he's raising taxes. I'm standing outside of Fox News with a microphone and people keep thinking I work for Fox News.
You work for Fox?
Yeah, I work for Fox News. I'm with Fox News! We're the best over at Fox News, and if you don't watch us, then fuck. So I'm standing outside of Fox News with a microphone, and people keep thinking I work for Fox News. What are you talking about? He lost. This liberal woman's going to explain to our viewers at Fox News how Trump lost.
He lost Pennsylvania 3 times. 3 times he lost Pennsylvania. Every recount he lost, they checked 3 times.
I saw a Sam Elliott meme that said that he won.
That's the problem. People are trusting unreliable sources like memes.
You would rather trust the liberal media than trust a random meme.
I trust the facts, like actual mail-in votes that came in. They counted them 24 hours. Yet people being watched while counting those votes. Those are not fake.
What do you think?
If he still wants to be influential, he could just post online. He seems better at that.
So he's better at social media than he is at being the president?
Yeah, probably.
That's fair. I'm standing outside of Fox News with a microphone, and people keep thinking I work for Fox News.
Oh my God, can I take a picture with you? My dad loves Fox News. Fox News, Bob Felber loves Fox
Randy
News.
and
Trump,
Bob Felber.
2021. We're going to take a selfie with you.
Hey, Fox News, yeah!
News. Ready?
I'm with Fox News!
Fox News!
If you don't watch Fox News, you're a piece of shit! A lot of people are saying that, you know, we're like a fascist network. We're not a fascist network.
We are not a fascist network.
No.
We just support American politics.
Let me ask you something. So the dead people that voted in the election, do you think they would still be alive if they hadn't voted?
No.
What do you
Yes.
mean?
No, I'm confused.
If they, you
Would
think
the
they
dead
would be?
people still
So,
be
like-
alive if they had voted? Maybe, depending on who the president was.
I'm standing outside of Fox News with a microphone, and people keep thinking I work for Fox News.
You work for Fox?
Yeah, I work for Fox News. What do you think about Donald Trump?
I think he's the best president ever in the United States. I am from Mexico. I'm Mexican. I'm here legally, and that's what I support him, because I understand the difference, not because he's racist or anything.
People are saying Trump is a racist, and he's promoting fascism, promoting hatred, he's dividing the country. The economy sucks, that he did like a terrible job with COVID.
That is all a lie. People need to get educated first.
Liberals, they listen to what like Trump says. You can't just listen to what he said. All right, he said something and it was racist, but you can't just go off of what he's saying, what he's writing down in his tweets. You know, you have to sort of look deeper.
Not only that, but his humor is for very smart people.
What do you think's going on with the election?
I think Trump's going to win. I think he's going to pull it off with all the fraud they got evidence. It's just mind-boggling that people think that Trump's not going to win.
I mean, I thought he was going to have another 4 years. He's not, really? Michael Jackson. You're Michael, oh my God, it's Michael Jackson! What do you think's going on with the election?
I think Trump's going to win. I think he's going to pull it off with all the fraud they got evidence. I'm from Florida, and Trump obviously won Florida, and it's just all these northern states that are run by Democrats that are having this problem. What's up, man? Huh? What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. I'll take the mask off. I can't hear you, pal.
So, hey,
Oh, you did? Uh-huh.
yeah. It's just crazy.
These dumbasses back here.
I know. Morons.
Yeah.
Really. Just total morons.
It's just mind-boggling that people think that Trump's not going to win.
I'm standing outside of Fox News with a microphone, and people keep thinking I work for Fox News. Do you want to talk about the war on Christmas?
It's disgusting. It's terrible.
I was in a Starbucks the other day, so I'm getting my latte, and as the guy gives me his latte, I say, hey, Merry Christmas, and he like looks around, he whispers it to me, and then his manager was like, I heard that, and he just goes, and then this manager had an Antifa shirt underneath his Starbucks bib,
terrible.
and then he just like beats him up like right in front of everyone.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think Obama definitely started that. That's where it came from.
How you doing there, champ? So we're almost ready to give you that new kidney. All right, we just need you to hit that GoFundMe goal. All right, so keep telling mommy and daddy to post this link on Facebook and all the other places, and we'll get you all squared away. Okay there, champ? Right? Hey, be strong. Good thing we don't live in socialism. Am I right? What can you say about the liberals' war on Christmas?
I believe the liberals have been given a little bit of science from Jesus 2,000 years ago. And in about 50, 60 years, they've acquired more property than anybody else in the history of a religion. And those are your liberals, the deep state, using science to kill.
So in order to save Christmas, we sort of have to get rid of science, get that sort of out of the curriculum.
Well, you can keep science in the curriculum with a mission statement. It's called Christian Science.
So, what do you want to say about the liberals' war on Christmas?
It's Merry Christmas again, folks.
Yeah, there we go. Why is it that liberals don't believe in Santa Claus?
Well, because they're basically anti-God, and so many of them really work for the evil one. And if they would just come near the light, they would understand that we're not racist. We welcome all people, but we follow the Ten Commandments.
See, a lot of people think that the Trump supporters are racist, but we just want people to immigrate here legally.
It's the furthest thing from the truth. My daughter's husband came here legally from Colombia.
So yeah, what do you think about Biden's plan? He just announced today that he's going to double the amount of visas to South American countries.
Well, you know, we have nothing against people that want to come live the American dream, but we've got to be smart about it. I've worked all my life for this country. I like my father before me. I built this country, and I'm not going to give it away. There is a finite amount of everything, and not on my watch.
What's your opinion on wearing a mask?
Okay, so I'm a registered nurse in the emergency room.
Okay.
And I'm not wearing a mask.
You're a registered nurse.
For 20 years.
Yeah, for 20 years, and you don't believe in wearing a mask.
I don't believe in wearing a mask.
You're a nurse in a hospital. What hospital?
I don't want to say.
Oh, it's okay. You know what? Don't say it. You've been on the front lines of COVID.
Yes, and I've seen a lot of sick people.
So do you wear a mask at work?
Yes, I do. We have to. You know what? You want to, because I'm directly with COVID patients, so I don't want to get it and then give it to another patient or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't want to get the virus and then give it to someone else.
That's how we are Trump-taters and not haters.
So a Trump-tater is different from a dictator because you have class, you have panache, you have the things. You know, a dictator just rules and they're like dictatorial. You don't want that, but you want a Trump-tater.
We want a Trump-tater, and our top-tater is President Donald J. Trump, but we can all be Trump-taters. And so that's our mission, is to make people...
You can all be Trump-taters.
And I got a card for you. This is the real definition right out of the dictionary.
What is a Trump-tater? A person who outclasses, outshines, outperforms, and defeats someone or something. A dependable and exemplary person. A winner. What can you say about COVID and just being forced to wear a mask everywhere?
I'm not wearing a face diaper anymore.
Got it. Okay. How are you protecting yourself against COVID?
I pray, I speak in tongues, I worship the King of Kings, I worship the Lord of Lords. I believe that Bible says, "Go ye therefore into all the world, lay hands on the sick, and they will recover." Pray. So my prayer is my antidote. My prayer is my vaccine.
How do you think we're going to take the presidency back and restore order?
President Trump's got this. I think President Trump's got it, and I think this is probably the last peaceful protest. We were just talking about that.
So this is the last peaceful protest we're going to see from our people before it gets a little rowdy.
Possibly. I'll be there at the inauguration for President Trump 2020.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Talk to me about the liberals' war on Christmas.
Well, liberal, they don't believe even in God to believe in Christmas. I came from Middle East, and we cherish Jesus, we cherish God. Christmas, in every country, we say Merry Christmas. Only in this country, we say Happy Holiday, till Trump got in office, and we start saying Merry Christmas.
How come liberals don't believe Santa Claus is real?
Because they have no life.
Therefore,
to support our president for another 4 years.
Okay, yeah. We're going to win this.
Yes, we are going to win this.
How are we going to win this?
You know what? President Trump has something up his sleeve. I absolutely know it.
Yeah,
he's a genius. He's a genius.
He is a genius.
100%.
That's what the J stands for.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. He's playing chess right now. What do you think he's going to do?
Checkmate.
So just for the record, you don't have a problem with legal immigration, right?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah.
I have no problem at all with legal immigration.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We were all once immigrants ourselves, so I think they should make it a little easier.
What do you think about Biden's new proposal to double the amount of visas to South America?
Oh, hell
That's
no.
awful. That's going to destroy everything. We're going to be in a biggest mess, and there's no way we can afford that. It can't happen.
Fox News, that's like liberal news now, right?
I don't watch Fox
I haven't
anymore.
watched it since the election. So I
Same
watch
here.
I watch OAN and I watch Newsmax. Terrible.
Hey, fuck Newsmax.
No,
Don't think that.
I don't got a problem with that.
No. I haven't watched Fox News since the night of the election either.
Don't watch Fox News.
I don't anymore.
I can't.
We even got rid of Fox Nation.
I tell you,
From Roku, we got rid of it. We don't pay for it anymore.
How come liberals don't believe Santa Claus is real?
Santa Claus is real. Liberals actually think Santa Claus is real, but that's not what it's about. They want to do away with Santa Claus, but they want to be Santa Claus and give everybody free, free, free. Nothing's free. Our freedom isn't free. So how about we stand up together with one voice and say, this far, no farther. We have to stand together and say, this far, no farther.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We're here to stand up for the Constitution, our religious liberties, and our freedom of our Second Amendment, and our freedom of speech.
Got it. Yeah, freedom of speech. It's a big one.
Absolutely. It's being taken from us right before our very eyes.
Once Trump, gets a second term, what should he do about all the people that are kneeling at the football games?
Well, President Trump needs to, when he's in his second term, and we believe that's going to happen still, we need to have people here that honors our freedoms. If they don't like our country, they need to leave.
So they can just leave the country. I mean, you don't like it? You don't like it?
If they don't like it here, they should leave.
Just the dead that voted, from ballots that were sent in, the whole system, from the virus right down the line, was gamed for political advantage.
All the dead people that voted in the election, do you think they'd still be alive if they hadn't voted?
Yeah, they would have been.
Yeah,
they would have been. And that's what we mean.
People act like they're really entitled. It's like, just because you're working 40 to 60 hours a week doesn't mean you're entitled to health care.
Absolutely. The problem with health care is somebody's got to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
Yeah.
It's way too expensive. That's the problem.
Your employer shouldn't have to pay for this. It's your responsibility.
So everyone is responsible for their own well-being.
Yeah.
It's not up to you to pay for my doctor bill.
He didn't go fight all these wars overseas to just come back home and have everyone get health care.
Yeah, everything works in unity, you're right.
All these people that had been voting, that were dead, do you think they'd still be alive today if they hadn't voted?
I'm almost lost on the question.
I don't think.
One more time.
So if all those dead people, if they hadn't voted, do you think they'd still be alive today?
Yes.
Yeah. Why isn't the media talking about their criminal record?
The media's in on it.
Yeah.
Joe's not stupid. He has dementia. His supporters are stupid.
Yeah, they're so dumb, right? Yeah, they believe anything. They literally believe anything that's written on the internet. Did you know that Hillary Clinton,
the UN ambassador,
Hillary Clinton is working to take away Oreo cookies?
Oh, they're racist. They're so racist.
Hillary Clinton is working to take away your Oreo cookies.
It is a real thing. And they want her to be the UN ambassador?